This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Prairie, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking.
The field's about 53 yards wide. You got to kick it between those sidelines, or else you draw the flag. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll go right back to it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. To the air, it's Street. Got his man quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Wants to throw on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On the move. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this one is anything but routine. They got it. It's blocked. Scoops it up, and he's going to try to take it back. Right down the gut of the field. Running inside the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him. And the extra point makes it 7-0. away after scoring the touchdown. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They go to the ground. At the 35, he's loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. At the 35, he's got room. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Then early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job of getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
On target over the middle. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Horned Frogs are threatening on 1st and goal. Defense wants to bring the heat. To throw, it's Street. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, Texas and Texas A&M have been going at it today, and we finally have a winner. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Off the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. And the returner will be dragged down. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
1st down here for the offense. Back to throw, it's Street. He looks that one in nicely.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Need. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Need. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. The big fullback's got it. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And you give it to the big boy. I like that. Those guys are really stout. They're usually not very tall, thick as can be, used to hitting linebackers. That's what they chew on linebackers for a living. I love when you give them the football, they lower their shoulder and get that first down.
Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Going to the running game. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. This offense has a second down play. From the gun, the ground game. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
On the run, still looking. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Quickly complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Street. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they can't make the connection. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that 1st down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the 1st down marker. Get in there and get it.
Looking to throw. Lets it fly. He makes the catch.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Willis. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to move it through the air. Fires one high and deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Hit as he throws. Ball in the air, intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. On first down, here comes this offense. Here's the give off the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. The running back has it. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Need. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. A first down for the offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They go right back to it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
As an offense, you've got the lead, you've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just a blip because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Slings it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They've got the screen set up. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up third and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys could even try your hand.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown Sooners! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back, it's Street. And they needed a little more room. Sails out of bounds.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lets it fly. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Going for it all. He's got it inside the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown! point was good, no incident there, and we're tied up in the third. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
Man, a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw it. Unloads to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Street. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Still running at the 40. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for 2nd down. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. On 2nd down, just keeps firing, using the quick game. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
They get to him as he throws. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Street. Extending the play. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. And here in the fourth quarter, still all tied up, guys. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Power football with the run. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for his first.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. A shot for the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And you see the dagger concept so much in pro football, in college football, and they're trying to run a guy deep to take that safety with him, pull him out of the way, and then kind of throw it right underneath that vacated area where he's at. Unsuccessful.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! They move on top here in the 4th. Setting up for the PAT, and when it gets this late, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Just about set to kick it away. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field. Take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
Dropping back, it's Street trying to get to it. He's going to take off. On the move is the 30. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Gotta have it here on 4th down. It's complete to the right. Stopped short of the marker. And they stop with his defense and they get the ball back. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. One possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires on the move. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Sooners will try to run out the clock in the final minute. To the ground with the back. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. On the option. Now the pitch. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. As they come to the line on second down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got his man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking downfield, it's Street. Here's a throw downfield late. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. Touchdown,